Alright, here we go. Hey guys, it's Alishia of Young for Mom Crafts. This video may be long. I went through everything that I've made over the past week or two. And also, I've been posting videos every week, but I'm sorry, the sun hits this room, and even though it's like maybe 40 degrees outside, it is really warm in this room. So, I'm going to show you, pretty much I just want to wrap up everything that I've got done, and a couple things that I'm working on, and that should catch me up as far as all my crochet stuff. And then those of you that are cross-stitchers, if you will, you don't have to watch this if you're not interested in the crochet stuff. I'm going to do a surprise giveaway for the cross-stitchers at the end. And then when I do my cross-stitch video, I'm going to do a surprise yarn or crochet video at the end of that one. That's not probably going to be till next week. But I'm still trying to do my video every Sunday. I'm going to post a video, whether it's 5 minutes or 30 minutes or however long it's going to be. But I want to get you guys updated on what I've been doing. I tried to post some of these pictures on Instagram. I don't think I've got them all posted, and I've got this back door shut behind me so that the cats won't be coming in and out. I've got Boo Boo Kitty sitting in the corner, and it sounds like Cinnamon's not happy. He's scratching on the back door. Anyway, okay, so let's start with some hats that I finished this week. There's this one. Oh, seeing the sunlight's coming right on it. It is different shades of blue, like a peacock blue and teals. And I had some leftover yarn of this yarn, and then I had some leftover yarn of this yarn. And what I did was just triple load it. If you don't know what that is, I'll show you how you can turn thin yarn into a thicker yarn. Those of you who have never done that before, it's really easy to do, and it comes in really handy if you've got thin yarn and you need to do something with it in a pinch. I've got, oh, those are picking shears. I've got a piece of snag, but I've already got this one tagged and ready to go in my box. My little homemade tags. So that one's got my email address, my name, and my phone number to contact me. And then on the back I've got totally handmade with some washi tape. Yeah. Now some of my little, they all look different. Every tag is totally unique. I don't put prices on them because I have sales all the time. I would only put a price if I was going to do, like, say for instance, a craft fair, which I haven't done yet, but I need to because I've got like 8 boxes of this stuff that I've made. And I keep saying I'm going to, and I just need to take that plunge. A little nervous about that, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so the top part's green. And I've featured this yarn before. I can't remember what it is because I have lost the wrapper that was around it at the time. I'm sorry, I'm leaking everywhere. I don't have a cold, I'm just leaking. Maybe it's an age thing. Here's another one that I did scrap. Again, I don't have the papers on it because I have shown you guys this before. This is doing the front post stitch all the way around and joining, and then down here I did the half double crochet and then I think single crochet around the edge. And I was going to show you, I brought my styrofoam head because I was going to show you guys what these hats look like on my styrofoam head. Now here's the funny part. Apparently my styrofoam head is really small. So see, it looks like it's covering his, see how it protrudes? But let me show you what it looks like on me, because it doesn't, it's so funny. It's more of a slouchy hat, and see, it doesn't protrude on my actual head. But anyway, so that's what that one looks like. I'll show you the pink one. Now the pink one, I did save the band for the pink one because, where did I put you? Oh, by my phone. No. I did save the band for that. There it is. Because I did start a new skein on the bottom part of it. And I used a 9mm hook to do this stitch. I made a scarf, I believe. No, I made a pair of fingerless gloves, and this is what was left with the fingerless glove yarn. But this is a I Love This Wool blend that I had gotten on clearance. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool from Hobby Lobby. Yeah. There we go. I always have to remember to angle that. But that's what this is right here. And I'll show you what it looks like on me. Yep. It's got kind of a slouch. It's formed around my head. Got kind of a slouch here. But yeah, I like it. Now let me show you what it looks like on the styrofoam head. I need an actual mannequin head, I guess, because see, that's not what it really looks like. So to photograph it, that's what kills me. I try to photograph with my, maybe if I did this. There we go. Yeah, that looks better, because it does have a bit of a slouch in the back. But anyway, I got to tag that one. Alright, one more hat, and then I'm done with the hats. This one is one that a friend of mine wanted me to make for her. She is from Washington State. Hello, all my Seahawks fans. And she wanted me to do one in Seahawk colors. But she wanted a messy bun hat, or also known as a ponytail hat. And you guys know I'm usually in a bun. I've got my hair down today. Now it's so warm in here, though. I wished I'd worn it up. And it does go to the crack of my rear end. My hair really does. Some of you may wonder how long my hair really is. It is extremely long. It does go to the crack of my rear end. But anyway, so I wear it in a bun a lot. And then when I do put it in a ponytail, this works great with a bun, a messy bun, or a ponytail. So you've got the Seattle blue. He's not happy. He's crying to get in. It's got the Seattle blue, the light gray, the green, the Seattle green, and then the Seattle blue. And what I did here was half double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and then on this I did the star stitch and did not put a single crochet to separate the two star stitch rows that I did. Because I hadn't done star stitch in so long, I forgot how to do it. So I had to look it up. And then I did a row of single crochet here, and then I did the star stitch, and then I did single crochet, star stitch, single crochet, alternating front post to give it a ridge, 2 rows of double crochet front posts. So there's that. And let's see, I've got a hairband. I'll take the hairband out. Oh, so he is really trying to tear down that door. But this is perfect. Beanie cap for her. Oh, now see, the sun has shifted on me. You see it? There we go. Alright, Boo Boo Kitty's trying to get out. Anyway, so there's that. I should have brought my hair clip. I may have to stop and go get that. Anyway, okay, so that is for my friend Miss Amanda. She wanted Seattle colors. I made her a can cozy and a bottle cozy, and my bottle cozies have rubber band tops, so that these are my bar friends who like to drink beer, but they also fit a Coca-Cola bottle as well, or a soda bottle, whatever you like to drink. Yeah, my bar patrons were actually some of my biggest sellers when I started doing the bottle huggers, and that's what I called them, my bottle huggers. Alright, so we can put the styrofoam head away for now. I need to put this together, but this is going to be an infinity scarf. This is that really weird yarn that my sister gifted me. It's called Home yarn? Homestead? I can't remember now. I had 2 skeins of it. One didn't have a label and one did, and I think this one is the one that had the label. But it's really soft, which really surprises me, but it's 4 different types of yarn. So let's see, we'll start out with this one. So this one is like a It's not showing up very well. It's like a pale blue, like a baby blue. More on the earth tone blue scale. And then there's this one that's got like, it's like a wool color. And then this one is like a textured t-shirt yarn. This one's like a t-shirt yarn. And then this one is more like the fuzzy wool type yarn. But yeah, and I was going to make a pillow cover at first. And then I decided just to make it into an infinity scarf. For this, I used this is knit, this is not crochet. I used, and y'all know I've talked about it before, I don't knit. I've tried and tried. I can do the knit, the purl, and I can alternate those stitches, and that's all I can do. I can increase and decrease, and that's it. When I was younger, I made a crop top. My sister, it was very easy. You just make 2 panels and change the stitching around. But it was really cute. I remember wearing that. Made it out of cotton. Cotton yarn, when you get it on sale, you can get pretty good deals. But cotton yarn is not that cheap. But, of course, neither is hand-dyed yarn, which is something I will probably never own. Because I'm too frugal. And when you're a single parent on a limited budget and don't make that much, it's anyway, my problem, not yours. My point is, I will probably never own hand-dyed, really nice yarn. But anyway, but with this, so like it stretches. Like, isn't that cool? It's like this, like it stretches, like so cool. So I decided not to make a pillow out of it. I am going to stitch it together and make a cowl. And like I said, I don't knit. So what I did was I made this on a knitting loom that I bought for some chunky yarn. I just wanted to experiment it because I thought it would be fun. I think I used a 40% off or 50% off coupon from Michael's and got one of the looms that are like this. Let's see, mine's about that wide, I guess. Boy, that sun angle is really bad. I may have to move you guys. Let me see if I can I'm going to get a better angle. So let me, all right, well, here we go. This is much better. This way the angle of the sun is not on, well, it's part of me, but it's shifting. I think it's like 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon here in the Tennessee Valley. Shirt still could be. This is sporting my Army shirt today. And I earned this. I was an Army wife for 12 years. Divorced that one, but anyway. Okay, so move my head. This scarf. So, my tissue. So, yeah, I'm going to stitch the 2 ends up, make it an infinity scarf. So, it can be like this, or it can be a cowl. Like a cowl. Yeah. It'll be nice. It's softer than I thought. It's stitched up. Sorry. This is another reason why I wear it up. It's stitched up nicer than I thought it would. So yeah, so you get to see that. I won't show this again once I get it stitched up because it's just, I'm going to put the 2 ends together and you saw how I was going to wear it, so there's no point. Okay, so on to I'm going to do categories. So on to the scarf. Another scarf that I'm actually currently working on. I had this fuzzy, kind of like eyelash yarn, and it is so soft. I mean, like, it's just like a pillow, like a down feather pillow. That's so soft, and the colors are really pretty. It's got a pale blue and like an aqua. Excuse me, it made me sneeze. A pale blue and a white, and I think it's got like a maybe I thought it had maybe pink in it, but I don't. If it is, it's very, very faint. But anyway, it's really, really pretty and so soft. So I tried to work with it by itself, crochet. Knitting, I think it would be great. But as far as Cinnamon's still trying to get in. But as far as crocheting with it, you have to feel for the stitches. You have to use a really big needle. So I decided to double it up with this let's see, this one's called True Blue. It's Super Saver Ombre. So I thought, you know, that might pair good together. I wasn't sure. But I will show you what it looks like. And I still have to feel for the stitches. And I am using, let's see, where's my needle? I took it out. I am using a very large hook with this. This is a 9mm, which is an N. This is my boil hook, and I'm not used to using the metal needles anymore because most of my hooks have little grips on them because I just find it, I crochet so much here lately that I find it more comfortable. I actually have, I think, a 1.25mm hook that has a grip on it, and that one is so tiny, and I crochet like this. I've tried this and I can't do it. And with the tiny yarn and the threads, I think it'd be a lot easier to crochet this way. I just can't do it. I'm so used to doing it this way. But anyway, so I'll show you where I've gotten on that. I think I'm on the second row. I'm putting those together. But look how pretty that is working up. Isn't it nice? I mean, it's like you can't even see the ombre yarn at all. It's so pretty and fuzzy. It's so fuzzy. But anyway, this is going to be, I'll show you more as I progress on this. I haven't touched it in a while. I started a couple weeks ago. This is going to be an infinity scarf. If you haven't noticed, I'm working in the round. He came through the other way. That little booger. This door leads to my daughter's bedroom, and then I have a door over here adjacent to me, beside me, that leads to the laundry room / room, cat room, laundry room, bathroom. The room I'm in now was originally on this house in the 70s was a back porch, and the owners had sealed it in and turned it into like a sunroom. Anyway, so it's my craft room. If he gets in the shot, I apologize now because he is the most curious kitten I have ever had in my life. He likes to, you tell him no, he'll stop, but he likes to get into everything, and he likes to look at everything, and drives me nuts. I'm going to tilt you down, I think, just a little bit. There we go. All right. Okay, so that is the scarvings that I am working on. I've got to, like I said, finish up that other one, work on this one when I get a chance. Thought I heard a buzz. Probably one of the cows. Yep, that's a cow. That would be a male cow in the background. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, the blue yarn, I meant to tell you, on the blue yarn on the hat, this is a Super Saver, I think it was called Pine. No, Christmas Green. Super Saver. It's an older piece of yarn that I had. And then the gray is 50% wool, 50% acrylic, and I can't remember that. But the blue I still have because I just bought it when Joann's had their huge after Christmas sale. And it's the Big Twist Value. It's out. That blue is just gorgeous. It's like a very bright blue. And it is called, the colorway, I bet it is just blue. Or royal. Oh, Varsity Blue. Okay, then that's why it's so big. And with this one, it is a Joann's brand. Where is it? 380 yards, 6 ounces, or 347 meters, 170 grams. That Big Twist, 100% acrylic. But for acrylic, it's really nice. I recommend this one. It's soft. I mean, it's softer than Red Heart. It's really nice. And then my next project that I'm working on is a blanket. I'm going to go in detail with that in a minute, but I'm using the white of the Joann's Big Twist, and I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to show you my finished projects I made some more slippers, but these are going to go either in my shop or just going to go in my boxes for craft sale in the future. I had some of this yarn I want to use up, excuse me, that my sister gave me. I want to What is it with me with these little scrappies? I'm glad I'm showing you these because I would not see these little loose yarns and they would not look good for craft sales or in my shop. I did booties. And I'm leaking again. I apologize. Okay, so with this one, it's called Fleece Light. No, it's one I got on clearance. I'm sorry. It's regularly $5.99. It's a yarn bee from Hobby Lobby. This one is called Tropic Night. And it is, let me show you the colorway while I'm reading this off to you. 5 ounces, 142 grams, 110 yards or 100 meters. It requires an 8mm hook, 97% acrylic, 3% polyester. It is very, very soft. But yeah, this one is called Tropic Night is the colorway, and it's Fleece Light. So they may not even carry it anymore since I got it on clearance. It's regularly $5.99. I got it for $1.49. So I can't pass that up. I mean, because I could sell these for $10, $15 locally. And a lot of times online you can sell stuff like this for more. I need to get a foot, and I wanted to thank you. There was a lady that actually, I have to go look at who it was, who told me who it was that I had talked about. I said I needed a foot, and I saw somebody who had a foot, and that would be Little John Yarn. She's the one that had the prosthetic, I guess, or a mannequin foot that she does her shots with her slippers. But I will put it on my hand to show you. I got into a slipper craze for a while there and decided to make a few, but I really like that. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. Look how that focuses. Thank goodness. Alright, so I'm going to toss this label because I've been saving the label so that you guys will know what yarns I'm using. Alright, so I made another pair, and I stopped at 2 pair, I think, because I got asked to do a blanket, and I'm going to show you that blanket here in a minute. Alright, this one is this yarn. Okay, that is Loops and Threads, which is a Michael brand, hand wash, dry flat, 120 yards, 3.5 ounces, or 110 meters, 100 grams. This is a bulky 5. This colorway is called Red Topaz, and it's the Loops and Thread Facets. So, this is one that my sister had gifted me, and this is the colorway. So there's the band. But these are the slippers, yeah, that I made with this. Isn't that pretty? Those colors are really beautiful. And the camera's actually picking up the colors that they are. They're different shades of reds and like a very deep royal, maybe a midnight blue. Is that blue or black? Oh, I can't even see. Now I got to do it in the light. Kind of like a blackish blue. So now I'm having to look in the light. Now I don't have my light. And the sun's shifting again. Anyway. So I made a pair of those. I had somebody in mind when I made those, actually. Okay, so I've thrown that away. Now, on to the last project. This is going to be a blanket. It is a commissioned piece for a friend of mine. I'm way undercharging. Way undercharging. Okay, so I gotta get you back up again. Sorry about the close-up of the face. Y'all know I very rarely put on makeup, if any at all, here lately. Alright. Her husband doesn't watch my videos, so I can tell you this. She wanted me to make her a UT blanket. They're big UT fans. So UT color is orange and white. I said, so do you want like the big U and T, or I'm doing it in pixel. I'm doing granny square pixels. And those of you who don't know, I mean you probably do know, but I'm going to show you, those of you that don't know, this is a larger version of a granny square pixel. This is the UT orange. And this is like more true to UT orange color than any of the yarns I've found. This is Crafter's Secret by Hobby Lobby, and I bought the real big one. the really big one. I haven't run out yet. I think I've gotten maybe about 25 squares out of it so far, and I still have a few more to do that I can get out of that one bolt of yarn. They're usually around $9.99 or $10.99, but of course I use the coupon whenever. But I will show you what I have graphed out. These squares, normally pixel squares are about the size of this small one right here. But she wants a lap blanket, and for me to do the big T in orange, which is what she wants, I had to make the granny squares bigger, so I added 2 more layers to it. So this is 3 rounds, and I do mine different. I start out with the magic circle because I wanted my middles to close, and I didn't want that tail, take a chance on that tail coming loose, because I have made granny square blankets in the past where I've used the chain too and hide the tail and weave it in and tie it, and they've come undone before. I mean, in first wash, and it's so disheartening and frustrating when that happens. So this is a extremely tight magic circle that I did, and then I did single crochet, whereas I think most patterns call for like a double crochet or a half double crochet, but I did a single crochet. So the middle row was, so essentially it's really 4 rounds, but it's 3 rounds of the double crochet and 1 round of the single crochet. And if you guys are interested on how I made this, I could make a tutorial for you. But it's coming along really good. You're going to see the progress on it as I work on it each week. She needs it by March. I think I've got a really good start going. But anyway, so that's the orange, and this is the white. And this is the white that I'm using is softer than the orange, but once you wash it, it's going to feel the same. And the white, get my drink off of it. Yeah, it's just called white. It's the big twist. So, like I said, this has 380 yards. I have this much left, and I've already made, let's see, I've got 4, no, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've only made 10 squares out of it so far, so I'm figuring I'm probably going to go about 3 skeins, maybe 4 skeins of that, because I have to make 48 of these boogers. And can you guess how many of the white I have to do? Now this is just to outline my T. This is please tell me I've been recording this whole time. I'm gonna have to check. It was filming. I was afraid of that, and then my sister called, so that worked out great. All right, so I'm gonna show you the graph. But anyway, 62 white, if I didn't tell you already. So I have to do 48 of the orange and 62 of the white. Yeah, I gotta have it done by March. I think I can do it, because I've got a good start on it. I've got maybe a 1/4 of them done, so that's not bad. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like when I graft it out. It's gonna look like that, and then I'm gonna put a border on it. I'm going to put once I stitch it together, I'm going to put I'm going to do a white border around it, and then maybe another orange border around it, and so on, until I decide how big I want it to be. It's supposed to be a lap gown, but if you look at it this way, it's going to be a pretty good size. And I think I'll do just, just a little bit more on the sides all the way around, so that he can, have it on him. But anyway, and then there's my G for Georgia, and my A for Alabama. But then again, I have another A that I graphed out, and another G. I kind of like this G better than this one. I don't know. I think because the way this one is, it's got one stitch that comes over. I originally grafted out for my cross stitch for my bottle hookers, for people who were getting those, and I was commissioning the bottle huggers for $15, because to take the time to do that, because have to stitch back and forth. It's not, anyway. That was for my crochet, and then for my cross stitch, I haven't. I was doing squares of the. I was incorporating my cross stitch with my crochet. I was doing pieces of the Tunisian stitch, and then forming the rubber band around the top for the bottle hugger, and then the bottom, and piecing it together. So yeah, I charged $15 for those. Anyway, so let me show you how far I've gotten on the blanket. I may have to stand up for this, but I've got the bottom part of the T done. and part of the white I've already put together. And I started this on Friday, and this is Sunday. So it's not bad. I mean, I still have a stack of squares that I've already put together. I've done 22 of the orange and only 10 of the white. So I've got a lot more to do on the white. But anyway, I think I can get it done before March. But anyway, so that's the back side. Let me show you the front side. There's the front side and how it's pieced together. It's going to look really good. I'm going to have to flatten it out right in there. But I'm trying to do the seamless stitch. And if you can see, it's pretty good. I like that. I mean, it's practically seamless. And the back side, it just barely has a ridge on it. But anyway, so that's where I'm at. And all my crochet glory. Yeah. Got this blanket to work on. So how are you guys? I'm going to sip my iced tea. My big old mug. I've cut way back on my sugar since I started doing the whole food plant-based. I'm not giving up my tea with sugar, but I have cut back on the sugar. Normally a gallon of tea in the South takes 2 cups of sugar. You put a cup per gallon. I mean, a cup per half gallon, or 4 quarts? 2 quarts. 2 quarts. 4 quarts is a gallon. I don't want to think right now. Anyway. So, I have cut back. I put 1 cup per gallon, because you know us Southerners like our sweet tea. And it's funny because I actually have been meeting more people lately that don't like tea at all. I like all tea. I like sweet tea. I like unsweet tea. I like chamomile tea. I like herb tea. I like green tea. I've gotten on a matcha latte kick here lately. Oh, there's scratches on my back. I don't know where that came from. Okay, so that is my crochet update. You will probably not see these again. You won't see these again. Except for the cowl I'm working on and the update on the blanket. That may be the only crochet that I'm going to do for a while. But that's going to be enough to keep me really busy. And the sun is altered again. Let's see what I can do. There we go. I just moved my body. Could move my chair. I'm looking at my view display. Yeah, is that what you call it? I'm looking at my display. And that's why my eyes keep averting from you to my display. I'm sorry. I have to focus and look in the lens, and I have to remind myself to do that instead of looking at myself. Is that being narcissist if you look at yourself all the time? Anyway, I make a funny. I have to get what I am going to be giving away to you guys for my cross-stitchers. Yay! Okay, so it is not July by any means, but if you were to win this, all you cross-stitchers out there, you could have some nice projects by July. This is going to be this is a vintage magazine. It's called Cross Quick. I still have the giveaway for the 3 different crafts that are going on right now. I will link that below, or I'll try to put a card in here. I don't know how the card thing works, so I'll link it below for those of you who can't click on the cards. Because a lot of times, like, I'll cast YouTube to my TV, and you can't click on the cards unless you're doing it from your device. Anyway. So I'll put that in the description box below if you guys are interested. So what you are going to be entering for is a vintage Cross Quick magazine. And the date, is there a date on here? There is no date on here. Well, there is absolutely no date. Obviously it's 4th of July, because I figured this would be perfect to go ahead and get started now. Apparently it's a premiere issue. I just not have a date. Oh, yes, it's on the inside. August, September of 1988. So it's 21 and a half years old? No. Ooh, 31 and a half years old. My math is way off. But, okay. So, in the beginning, what's really nice is it gives you cross-stitch basics. It tells you step by step how to do it. It gives you a little, like a little something to start out with for those of you who've never done it before. So if you're interested in, your crocheters, if you want to try something different to break the monotony, you want to, we have die-hard crocheters, we have die-hard cross-stitchers, and then we have people like me who do both. But yeah, if you want to enter for it, hey, go for it. I'm telling you. And then I'll tell you what you need to do to enter here at the end. Again, I'm sorry, this is for USA only. I am not monetized. I cannot afford shipping, being a single parent on a limited budget. So USA and Canada only, I apologize. That does not include the UK because UK is part of Canada, right? I tried to ship a magazine to the UK because my very first one, and I didn't realize, I'm sorry, Joanne, my very first one, I didn't realize how far it was going to cost me $25 to ship a magazine. $25. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I can't afford to do that. I felt so bad. No, it wasn't a magazine. I'm sorry. It was an embroidery kit that she had won that would normally cost me $3 or $4 to ship US. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so you have to be, reside in the United States or Canada. And this is for my subscribers, because those of you who actually watch me, and you want to subscribe and click the little bell, because that way you get notified when I announce the winners. Anyway, so this is going to be a surprise giveaway. This is going to go until the 1st of February. And because I've got a monthly going on, usually I'll post my other one, 3-in-1 crafts is what it is. There's a crochet one, a cross-stitch one, and an all crafts one that you can enter for that one. But anyway, that's the link I'm going to leave below. So here's something else that is in the magazine. Let's see. Oh, and I've got shadow. Maybe do this. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So that had like a little Christmas thing going on there too, right? Alright. Yeah, this thing's so old, I still have the inserts. Okay. Well, it shows you different type. It's called Cross-Stitch Schoolhouse. It shows you different ways you can do stitches. Machine straight stitch, machine zigzag, back stitch, nun stitch. And here is some Santa Claus images. Let's see what else we got on here. My sister's here. I'm gonna have to make this quick. And here's sampler on the go, which is really nice. Oh, here's some ducks or geese. It's Aunt Christy, let her in! And then here are some bunnies and some ideas for bunnies. How to make a wall hanging, a tray, a clock, a hand towel. Just all kinds of really nice ideas. Okay. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, here's one. This is really nice. This is Words to Live By, Cook's Request. Let's see, we'll go this way. And you can take pieces of the sayings out and put it on hand towels, which is really cool. Oh, here's something for a baby called New Arrivals. That's really cool. Like a hat and a bib, and it'd be nice. Okay. Now this was something that I thought about doing in the future. It's called Well-Read Readers. They are bookmarks, and I think what I might have to do is I might have to do the bookmarks. Yeah, before I get this out, because that's really cool, right? There's a little kitty cat and a bookworm, and then I like this right here, the cat hanging over the book. Yeah. So that's what you get. So even if you're, oh, that sun's shifting again. So even if you're a crocheter or a cross stitcher, or you do any crafts at all, just leave a comment below. Any comment's fine. These are for my subscribers, those of you who do watch me. And I will check. Thank you. Make sure that your notifications are on. This will be done by a random comment picker. And yeah, so good luck, everybody. And like I said, the current giveaway that's going on, the drawing's on the 16th, 17th of each month. Haven't had January's yet, obviously, because today's only the, what, 5th? The 5th. Start my new job tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I can talk more about that later. But I've got to go attend to my sister. We're going to have some homemade pad thai noodles that Mommy made. That'll be moi. But anyway, so it's good to see you guys, and I will be, I might film an exit, just a little blurb, if not. If not, it was good to see you, and I will see you guys next week, so peace out.